Hey there, it's your pal Drew here from Hardbody Reviews with a Blu-ray update for you. Just got home from work, haven't even took off my coat yet. It's really rainy out there today, and I just wanted to sit down and do this video because I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks now. I got a lot of cool stuff that I wanted to show, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. First off here, this one was at Target for $5, and that's a great value there. And that's Drive Angry, which funny enough is the first review we did for this YouTube channel. I remember we saw the movie and we had decided, hey, let's start a YouTube channel, and we reviewed it. Got like 1 view, but that was the start to Hardbody Reviews. This movie right here, so holds a special place in my heart, and it's a good movie anyway. It's great, really great, self-aware, cheesy action. I love the fact that every time Nicolas Cage does something, that awesome little guitar riff happens, which is it's hilarious. And it's got great action and some good gore, some cool sequences, and yeah, it's good for what it is. Next up here is The Wild Bunch. This was on sale on Amazon for a good price, like $8, and I've been sort of in the westerns lately, so this is a classic of the genre. Sam Peckinpah, blah, 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 whatever, directed this one, and he's done a lot of westerns. He also did the original, the fucking one where the fuck is that one? They did the remake of it. I can't remember. The one with James Marsden, the remake where the fucking hillbilly guys fuck with him, whatever. He did the original one of that movie. And this one's great. It's got some awesome violence to it. That sounds really weird to say something like that, but it's got like gratuitous like bullet wounds. When people get shot, like you got the blood packets going off them, which is really weird because back in the 60s that usually didn't happen. You know, people get shot and maybe you'd see blood, but a lot of times they would just like kind of like fall to the ground with no evidence of a gunshot hitting them. But with this movie, it's got gratuitous violence, and that's awesome, especially for its era, for the 60s. I can't even imagine how going to see this in the theater and just must have been mind-blowing to see all that gore in like a major Hollywood movie like that. And yeah. Also got The Goonies, because this as well went on sale on Amazon. I'm really making use of my Amazon Prime. Let me tell you, best decision I ever made was paying for that. It kind of sucked at first, but it's been worth it. And Goonies, a movie I grew up on. Absolutely love The Goonies. And I don't know why I haven't had it in my collection yet, but I'm glad to finally have it. And now I'm sure anyone that's into horror has picked this one up since it came out, you know, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, however long it's been. And that's The Burning, finally on Blu-ray. One of, if not my favorite slasher. I think the reason that I love this movie so much is simply because the characters are so awesome in it. You actually care about the characters, which is hard for slasher movies. They might have like the one funny guy or people that you just, not that you hate, but you just don't really, they do nothing for me, I want to see him die. But this one, you actually care. Like, I'm like, fuck, I do not want to see Jason Alexander die in this movie. He's funny. I want to see him, I want him to have him say more stuff. Same with like all the people in this movie. Yeah, and speaking of Jason Alexander, he's in this movie, which is weird. It's got some other people in it that went on to become pretty famous. And it's one of the first movies, if the first movie, by the Weinstein brothers, who are, you know, pretty big deal now. And as well as great gore from Tom Savini, kind of a cool sound theme to it. And like the first half of this movie is just a summer camp. You know, it could, minus the kill in the beginning, from that kill to where the actual kills are happening again, this could have just been some, you know, normal 80s summer camp movie, and it's just entertaining. You're watching it like, wow, you know, no one's dying, there's no horror, but this is entertaining, and I can continue to watch this. And Scream Factory did another great job with this. I love their stuff, and I'm going to keep buying it and supporting them because they're awesome cover artwork, and good special features, good transfer, so that's awesome. And last one here is something I've wanted for so long, since last year when it came out, and I've just been waiting on a price drop, and oh, it got one. And that's the Universal Monsters box set, baby. Finally have this in my grasp. It's on sale for $65. I don't know if it still is. I bought this like a week ago online through Amazon. And oh, I'm so glad to finally have it. I remember just seeing the video on YouTube of them doing the restoration of Dracula, because I had the DVD, and you know, it still looks pretty rough, those DVDs. You know, it's watchable, but it could have been so much cleaner. And when I saw this, I'm like, holy shit, that's what I've wanted all along from these old Universal movies. They actually look good and they sound good. There's no hissing, and I've watched Dracula from this, which looked great, and Frankenstein, which looked great and sounded great as well. All the special features on Dracula, all the special features on Frankenstein so far, and I still have 6 movies to go. And Spanish Dracula, which I didn't watch, but just an awesome, fucking great value for $65. It might go cheaper in October if you're waiting to hold off until it gets cheaper than 65. Maybe around Halloween they'll do it again for even cheaper, but I think 65 is too good to pass up. So I'm glad to finally have this, and it's an awesome set.